What's going on, Pat? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pat's Talk Patriots podcast. I hope all y'all doing pretty good out there. As I always say, if you want to tune in later on, make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the content. I'm not gonna be here too long. There's not a lot going on. Patriots mini count. Deandre Hopkins will be visiting us 2-day visit tomorrow and on Thursday. So it's 2 days with. I think he had 2 days. He visited with the Tennessee Titans twice too. So he will be visiting us twice. I believe he's probably flying in probably tonight or tomorrow. Don't know the exact time. Like Belichick, I'm not a travel agent, but he'll be coming here soon. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and start out with that. We can't let him leave the building. We cannot let him leave the building. If he comes, like I said, I think he did visit with Tennessee twice. If I'm not mistaken, he flew in there or he got there Sunday and then he left out on Monday. So he was there 2 days with them too. So it really ain't too much more difference what he did with the Titans and what he's gonna do with us. But hey man, big is it's big. We can't let him leave the building. When you go ahead and offer him a contract, and sometimes these players or these guys, when they go on a visit, it's not you can offer him a contract, but they might want to weigh the options, see what else is out there, and just be like, "Hey, I get back with you." So I'm not gonna necessarily panic if he does leave and doesn't sign with us Wednesday or Thursday, whenever news might break. I don't think it's the end of the world, but I like our chances of getting him. Will he help us? Of course, he's a talent. He's a pretty good wide receiver. I think he's still a top receiver in the league. Yes, he's getting up at age. He's 31 years old. He's not the same as he was in Houston or even the first couple years in Arizona. But it's still DeAndre Hopkins. You still got to respect him and whatnot. So I think he can help. He can help us tremendously. I really believe he can really help us out. And then look at the injuries we got right now. Juju Smith-Schuster is out. Taquan Thornton is out. Devontae Parker, he's in. Bourne is back in. Kayshon Boutte has been out. DeMar, you haven't really heard too much from the rookies in OTAs and minicamp. I mean, you heard a little bit out of them in OTAs, but you haven't really heard the minicamp. We almost on day 3 tomorrow. And DeMar Douglas, and I mean, we're still trotting out Malik Cunningham, trying to make him a wide receiver. Haven't really heard much. So you got Trey Nix, and you got some guys, but you don't have DeAndre Hopkins. And like I said, if we can sign D Hop, everybody moves down. Now Juju becomes your number 2. D Hop is your clear cut number 1. D Hop is your 1. Juju's your number 2. Taquan Thornton would be number 3, or between him and Bourne. Still got Gesicki and Henry. Like, just look at the offseason moves we've made. If we can complete this with D Hop, we're bringing in DeAndre Hopkins, Juju Smith-Schuster, Mike Gesicki. Those 3 players right there alone would make this offense a lot better, a whole lot better. We have improved. Not saying it's a top 5 offense, not saying it's a top 10, but I think it's definitely a lot better than what it's been the past couple of years. Maybe even a top. I think if we can block, if the offensive line can hold up, and we can coach like we didn't have last year, I really believe it can be a top offense in the league. Maybe like a top 15. A lot better. I think coaching alone is going to do us wonders this year. We didn't have that last year, so if we can complete it. I don't know what the numbers will look like. Not too much good on that. So Odell got like a 1 year, 15 up to 18 million. If we can get D Hop for probably like between 12 to 15 million, I think we can do that. I don't think we're going too much more than Odell, 15 million. I don't think I can see that. I don't think that'll happen. We ain't giving that much. I can see like about a 12, 13. If something like that, we can do that. I like it. I like our chances, man. Also, we did release James Robinson and Tay Hayes, so that kind of cleared up some space. It's kind of you can kind of see like the dominoes are like the pieces are starting to fall a little bit. We cut a few guys. Wide receivers are hurt. DeAndre Hopkins coming in. Offense didn't look that good day in mini count. So the dominoes are definitely starting to fall or whatnot. So I don't think we'll hear nothing tomorrow, which is Wednesday. I think and Thursday, maybe not even Thursday. I was watching a podcast earlier, maybe Friday, maybe early Friday, because we're about to enter the dead time, so we're gonna need some news. After tomorrow, there's really nothing really gonna be going on mini counts. Most mini counts are gonna be done. They're gonna be done shut down. These teams and the front office, they're going on vacation for the next month or so. All the players will be back at the facility for training camp. I don't know the exact date for training camp yet, but it'll be about mid-July is normally where it is. Try my best to get out there this year. But yeah, man. I think if he leaves without a contract, our chances do go down a little bit because then other teams can swoop in. But I wouldn't rule it out because it has been times where players leave the facility without contract. Then later on they just end up signing. So I mean, I wouldn't pin it. I would give it to about the end of the week, man. I'm sure all of us as fans would love for it to happen, like while he's there Thursday. But we'll see, man. We'll see, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of interest in him. His market isn't really heating up like that. It's just the Titans and Patriots. So I mean, we're going to definitely see what happens. What's going on, Jamari? Yeah, we need D Hop. Not gonna lie, I don't think Juju can do it by himself. Yeah, if we don't get D Hop, then we're looking at Juju as your Warren Parker, then Thor and Bourne. We still got two. I still like the wide receiver core without D Hop. I like the upside we got, but man, you made things a lot easier if you can get D Hop, and it makes it easier on everybody else. So good point there, man. I'm not one penny if we don't get him, but I was optimistic about the offense before, but until we get D Hop, I'm telling you, man, we can really. I think the sky's the limit for Matt Jones, the offense. I'm worried about the offensive tackle situation. I don't know what's going on with Trent Brown. We got some depth there, but I don't know if we got a long-term answer. I don't know if we got somebody that we can really depend on. But we do got a bunch of bodies there, so but I'm worried about that about the offensive tackle. I'm worried about that position right there because you got to block. I don't care. You can have D Hop, Randy Moss, T.O., Chad Johnson, and Calvin Johnson out there. If you can't protect the quarterback, you ain't gonna do too much. So I'm like, it's hard to tell right now because it's mini count. There's no pass. So there's really not no contact. But around on training count time in the next month or so, I'm gonna be keeping my close eyes on the offensive tackle, on the offensive line, man. It's hard to tell right now in mini count because you can't really not a lot of contact going on. But next month, I'm gonna be looking at the offensive line and how things look there. Good point there, though, Jamar. But yeah, man, I like our chances. I do. I think we should keep Parker, even if we get D Hop. Parker has skill that we haven't unlocked yet. True, true, true. Then last year, he was banged up for a couple games, and what, Parker. That was the problem in Miami. He was always hurt, always something going on with him. So last year he did miss, but you can't really depend on Devontae Parker. Now Taquan Thornton was hurt, soft tissue, and Juju still. The crazy thing about Juju, I seen him at the White House on Instagram dancing and doing his dance from TikTok and stuff with his former teammates, but then he can't practice because of the knee. But he looked fine dancing around at the White House though, so that's crazy. But yeah, with Devontae Parker, and we can add, I don't know if we can keep him and D Hop on the same because then that makes us slower, man. That's gonna make us slow. You got D Hop, you got Parker, Juju's not a speedster, D Hop sure ain't no speedster, and Devontae Parker ain't. So it bumps down everybody else. So I don't know, man. But yeah, you're right. We do need as many buys as we can. Yeah, man. I seen it on. I said, what the world? I said he's out here dancing at the White House, but I mean he can't practice. I mean I only seen him at OTAs a couple times, but that was just odd there, man. That was odd. That was really odd. So I mean maybe we get some clarity on that. I don't think he'll be out there tomorrow. Now I'm not gonna panic just yet. I'm gonna give it to a training camp. If he's not out there during training camp or he starts the season PUP, we gave him a 3-year deal. Like, oh come on, like that injury happened in the AFC Championship game against the Bengals. He had 2 weeks to heal. He played pretty good in the Super Bowl against Philadelphia. Now it's the offseason. You still ain't healthy. That's just kind of odd, man. Especially when you see you out there, you dancing at the White House and stuff. Like, he looked fine to me, man. I clear he did, but we'll see. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't think everybody be fools not signing DeAndre Hopkins, man. If we can get him, man, that would. Yeah, I agree, man. Not worried yet. We still got another month to training camp, so we'll see then. But we can get them. It's the sky can be the limit, man. I really believe we can do something this year. Mini count was the second day today. Not as sharp as the first 2 days. Matt Jones wasn't. Bailey Zappi got some reps with the starting offense, but not too worried right now. I think that goes to say to our defense. We are young, we talented, we young, we deep, and we are versatile on defense. That's what we are. We young, deep, and versatile. I'm gonna say it one more time. We are young, deep, and versatile on defense. That's what we are this year. We got Jabril Peppers. Belichick gave him some good credit. Duggar. I can't wait to see Jalen Mills at safety. I heard John Jones playing some safety. My guy Jack Jones had a couple interceptions. Pratt, he's been lighting up. I ain't even spoke on Crystal Gonzalez and then with what we got this year in the first round. I ain't heard his name a lot during practice. That means that's good. Nobody's targeting him. Nothing's open. I'm gonna tell you something for you football fans out there. There's two positions. If you don't hear that a certain player's name called a lot, they're doing something good. Offensive lineman. If you don't hear offensive lineman name called a lot, that's good. They're not getting called for holding. Nobody's blowing bottom. That's a good thing. They're having a good game. Cornerback, another position. If you never hear their name during the game, that's good because they're not targeting and not giving up nothing. You hear their names a lot, they're probably getting penalties, probably getting blown by, getting riled up and all that. But cornerback and offensive lineman, those two positions are important. If you never hear their name called, they're doing something good. They're doing something good. So I haven't heard a lot on Christian Gonzalez. It's been quiet. He has made a couple of pass breakups, but this is a good thing. You don't hear certain players' name at certain position. It's real good. Yep. So it's looking like it's going to be Christian Gonzalez on one side, Jack Jones on the other, as I previously stated. It should be probably Marcus Jones in the slot, move Jonathan Jones in safety, maybe Jalen Mills, Duggar. But we got a lot of bodies, man. I like Bledsoe, Joshua Bledsoe. I like him, man. Yep, guys are doing real good. I like what I see with Bledsoe. He had a pretty good practice today. I'm hearing Mike Gesicki's tearing it up at mini count. Mike Gesicki hearing the two tight end package is going to be nice. Basically, Gesicki's kind of like a big slot receiver. So the running backs are looking good. Ramondre Pierre, Kevin Harris, Ty Montgomery. He's Jack. He's looking real good. Yes, sir. Jack. I think the thing with Jack, he had his problem in college. If he can keep his head on the field, if he can keep his head right and stay on the field, because on the field is pretty good. It's off the field things. He tweets a lot. He got some off the field because he had that before we drafted him. He had off the field concerns. And if he can keep his head on right and just stay into the game, we're gonna be all right with Jack. He's a gambler though. He's not gonna be a lockdown. He's gonna give up some catches, but he's a gambler. So he gonna be like J.C. Jackson. Like J.C. Jackson wasn't a lockdown corner. He struggled with Stephon Diggs and some of the other wide receivers, but he made a lot of plays though. Kind of like Trayvon Diggs from Dallas. Not a lockdown corner, but they made plays. Kind of boom or bust. Trayvon probably about to get paid though, but Jack Jones, he's a gambler. He's not a lockdown. You seen it like he's not. He picked off Aaron Rodgers last year and Jared Goff, but he still gave up some. Yeah, still gave up some catches on his game too. He's not going to be a shutdown lockdown corner. He's a gambler though. He's going to give up some plays. He's going to make a bunch of them too. He's so fluid that he can jump. Like you can't throw it out right against him. You can't because he's so like he runs it. He runs routes. He defends just like he's a wide receiver, man. Like he's nice. I like Jack Jones. I think if Christian Gonzalez lives up to the height, he locked down one side. You got Jack over here. Jack gonna be getting a lot of attention, so that's gonna give him what? More opportunities to make plays. Way more opportunities to make plays for Jack. So that's gonna be good. I cannot wait to see it. Marcus Jones will be in the slot. The defensive line we got dealt. Like I'm loving this team, man. I really feel like if the offensive line performs pretty good, and I think with the new coaching, Coach Clem been there, Bill O'Brien been there, we get number one in D-Hop. I know before this news, I said about 10, 11 games. I'm going to say our floor should be like 10 games, but I really feel like we can do some damage this year, win some games that beforehand you probably didn't think we'd win. John might be switching with Jack on some, but yeah. We, like I just said, we're versatile. We can do so much. Like we're gonna throw so much. You ain't gonna know which way we coming. I can't wait to the games when we play Buffalo and Miami and just our divisional games. Like I cannot wait because we could do so much now with all the depth, versatility we got, man. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun to watch ball this year, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait for it, man. I can't wait. Like I said, we released James Robinson. I can trust John. Yeah, I can. He didn't look good against Jefferson and Diggs last year, but Diggs and Jefferson are beasts in the league. I love Stephon Diggs, but James Robinson, I like the pickup, but I didn't think it was long term. We did sign to a 2-year deal. Never really heard a lot about him in practices over the past few weeks, OTAs and mini count, and we got good depth. So I think that's good news for the running backs: Pierre Strong, Kevin Harris, Tom Montgomery, J.J. Taylor. I think J.J. Taylor probably gonna be the odd man out. We probably keep about 4 backs, but I think Pierre Strong is gonna bring a lot to the offense this year. I'm hearing Kevin Harris looks real good. He's looking real good. He's looking a little slim. He looks real good, catching the ball real good. Pierre Strong, that's one of my breakout players too. Him and Tyquan Thornton. So we can get them to break out. We're gonna be even better on offense. So I'm like what I'm hearing about that. Mondre, gonna be Mondre. Mondre Stevenson's a beast, but I'm glad we got our back. We got some depth now that's really gonna help him out. I don't see us being interested in nobody like Zeke or Dalvin Cook, Leonard Fournette. May bring him in for a visit, but I don't think we'll do nothing there. I think we just need to get a wide receiver, especially with these two with Juju and Thornton banged up. So like I said, no time to pin it right now. Training camp still a month away, so we got plenty of daggone time, plenty of time. But back to D Hop though, I don't think we can let him leave the building. I think if he leaves the building, our chances go down of signing him. It goes down, but I wouldn't rule it out. Yep, and you say that money for D Hop. Yep, that's what we did by releasing him. I'm not gonna say it's over if he leaves the building because I wouldn't expect no news to come out till about Thursday into Friday. Maybe to give us something over the weekend to look into. But if we can sign him, that would be big, man. Bring him on in there. Yeah, bring him in there. I don't know who. I mean, what number he'd get? Probably 6 or something like that. I know he was 6 in college. I believe it was 6 or 2. I want to say 6. I think it was Sammy Watkins who was 2. But I actually thought Sammy Watkins was going to be the better receiver coming out of Clemson. I didn't think that D Hop was going to be as good as he was. I was banking on Sammy Watkins being that guy. Boy, did he surprise me. It's been total opposite. Sammy Watkins has been on a bunch of teams and can't stay healthy. DeAndre Hopkins has been a dog. So I didn't even realize he'd been playing that long. He was playing with Andre Johnson. So he's been in the league, I think, 10 years now, man. Time flies. So, yeah, that's if we can get him at 31 years old, probably sign him to like a 2-3 year deal. Man, I just think, man, it's the big thing is tomorrow and Thursday when he does visit. How do we like? I would love to be a fly on the wall to see how they go about the Bill O'Brien situation that happened in Houston. Is Bill O'Brien going to be in the beat? I'm sure he is because I mean he's the offensive coordinator, so I'm sure he's probably going to be there, and they're probably mend the fences and go from there, man. But I think the fact that he is coming in to speak with us, because if he wasn't interested, he wouldn't. I mean, if it was that bad, I don't think he'd be coming. He'd just talk with us. So the fact he's coming in lets us know right there. Okay, we got a really good chance of this thing happening. And the fact he left Tennessee without a deal. Now maybe they didn't offer him. Maybe they did offer him a deal. He didn't want it right then. But the fact he left there without a deal is big. I look, he think he wants to reunite with Billy O. Hey, good point. We'll see. Cause they was pretty good in Houston. They was really good in Houston, man. Like I think the 6 years he was there, like they were really good, man. They was good when they were together. When they was on the field with Deshaun Watson, Will Fuller. That's why I'm excited for Taquan Thornton this year because you notice, like I said on my last show, Bill O'Brien does good with speed. He had Will Fuller, he had Jameson Williams at Alabama. Both of them receivers played good and had breakout seasons for their respectable teams. Coach of him, it was the best point of his career. Yep. But D Hop said they didn't have no type of relationship. So I mean, like I said, the fact that he's coming in, that's enough right there to say, okay, man, maybe he's gonna we might sign him. Might end up signing him. So man, we're gonna see, man. It's gonna be very interesting. I can't wait. Like I said, I don't think we hear nothing until about Thursday. Yep, I think Thursday when we'll know something, some type of clarity on the situation. But yeah, that's about it, man. Like I'm ready for training camp, but to put the pads on, man. I cannot wait for training camp to see the standout, who's standing out. Um, I tell y'all, keep an eye on the name Quandre Mosley, cornerback out of Memphis, I believe, or Kentucky. I get it mixed up. Keep an eye on him. I ain't really heard a lot about him in camp, but he ain't been at the past couple of days. But keep an eye on him during training camp. Remember the name Quandre Mosley. We signed him late last year. I think he can do something. He got some size. Just can't wait to see the one-on-one with Christian Gonzalez. Parker, if he's still there, Hopkins. I mean, I'm telling you, man, like it's gonna be fun. That when the pads come on next month, you're really gonna be able to tell who's standing out, who's a man amongst the boys, the rookies, the veterans, how Mac is looking, how the offensive line looking. You'll be able to tell all that stuff start to take form next month when training camp begins. So I cannot wait for that. Can't wait for it. And then we're about the Hall of Fame game is August the 2nd or 3rd, so we're about uh, working on about almost 2.5, 3 months before the season starts. So I mean, tomorrow's the last day of mini count. They won't be back on the field until training camp, a month. I think the Patriots training camp probably start around about July 23rd. That's how it normally starts, about the third week, by the end of July. But I know the rookies do report a week ahead of time. So Hey, we're gonna see, man. I can't wait, man. Cannot wait, man. I know y'all can't. I'm really excited about this team this year. Really excited about it. Really excited. I think we're really gonna make some noise and shut a lot of people up this year. I think Matt Jones gonna have, I'm not gonna say an MVP year, but I think he'll have a really, really good year. Can't be no worse than what it was last year with everything that was going on. Can't be no worse. So we'll see. I think the tight end's Gasecki. He's gonna be a mismatch. He's gonna be a nightmare of a matchup. Now, see, before you really had nobody to plan for during the week. Now you got Gasecki, Juju Smith-Schuster, if Tyquan Thornton can break up, and then let us get DeAndre Hopkins. That's enough right there to keep defensive coaches and stuff up at night. If we can close it and get DeAndre Hopkins, just imagine the offense with DeAndre Hopkins, Henry Gasecki at tight end. You got Juju, Tyquan Thornton, still got Kendrick Bourne, Mondre in the backfield. All we need that number one wide receiver, and it's going to open up so much more. Everybody else, they're going to eat. It's going to open up so much more, man. So much more. Yup, agree, Jamari. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all tonight. I want to come on and talk a little bit about D Hop. We are officially on DeAndre Hopkins' watch. He'll be visiting with the Patriots tomorrow and Thursday. Get y'all the latest Patriots minicamp updates, latest news, standout players, and all that. Hey man, like I said, I appreciate all y'all tuning in. Like I always say, the one that's going to tune in later on, make sure you like, you share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the video, what you don't like, what you do like, just if you disagree with anything. Please let me know, man. But like I said, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe. It's running numbers up. I will be having hosting watch parties, probably starting during the preseason. I know definitely during the regular season, but I'm gonna do watch parties every Sunday, Thursday, and Monday with every game. Every day we have a game, I'll be going live on Instagram, and I will be hosting a watch party on the YouTube, so we can sit back, kick back, watch the game together. Just trying to get these subscribers up, man. Doing good. I appreciate the support. Hey, man, like I always say, man, I appreciate all y'all, man. Have a good one. Go Pats.